Even though it's not as bad as your original statement, it's still pretty messed up. Because you said 129 million. I was
Oh,
like,
sorry,
well,
1.29 million.
but it's still a big time loser. So
Yeah, yeah.
somebody somewhere is saying,
Got him.
and that's how I'll do it. That's
It ain't playing. Oh, it's playing. Okay. I was gonna say, what's up, y'all? This is Big Ed. We here with the Smoke Session 612. I got some off the wall dumbasses this week, and of course, we got all the latest hip hop news coming to you. Plus, we got the top 20 lyricists of all time, and also we got this week in hip hop. So let's get ready for the Smoke Session 612. Yo, what's up, y'all?
yo, what up, though?
Nothing much, nothing much. Ready for another smoke session.
As am I.
Wayz and his as am I. I'm trying out a new product here. Uh, I don't know how it is. It's called Kite Soda, and it's a smoke session drink. It's got
Yeah,
10% THC in it.
I guess it's called kite because it gets you high.
Yep,
That was my thought.
yep. So I'm gonna try it out. So, I'll let you know how it is later in the show.
I'm gonna try
Um,
one of these gummies and let you know how it is one.
Gummies are always good. Ways, I remember you said you had a piece of chocolate earlier.
I'm well past there.
So you know what we do here on the smoke session.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
dog walking right now. You can call me Luke because I'm Skywalker.
you can call me Luke because I'm skywalking. That's a good one. That's a good one. Uh, y'all ready to take a shot?
I'm always.
Cause
Shots go down. Tastes good with gummies.
yeah, they do. We're gonna do a shot and then we're gonna come at you with some dumbasses right away.
All right,
Cheers, fellas.
do that.
Cheers.
Damn, I kind of drank my shot instead of just shooting it.
Oh, woo woo.
I ain't doing that.
Oh, that was good. Let me take a shot of this.
Uh-oh. You gotta wash it down.
Ooh, that's actually kind of
Washing,
good.
washing it down with weed beer.
It tastes just like root beer. So, all right. First
It is
dumbass up.
root beer. It's from the root of marijuana trees.
First dumbass up. There was a pharmacist,
Pharmacy.
pharmacist
Pharmacy.
arrested
Who's
after
a
selling
pharmacist?
almost 300,000 bottles of cough syrup
What's a
illegally
pharmacist?
to drug dealers.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What you say? I was too busy still trying to get. I don't know what a pharmacist was.
The pharmacist was arrested after selling almost 300,000 bottles of cough syrup illegally to drug dealers.
Okay.
So he was selling lean out the back.
Uh huh. Exactly.
You know, crap happens.
He's a legal drug dealer. All they had to do was have a prescription. He couldn't have linked up with a doctor and been like, "Hey, doc, we can make this money."
I don't know. Doc probably wasn't with it. That's all.
Yeah,
Need to get out that back door and make his little change.
take it as he can.
Right?
Make the change. I cut the doctor in.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh man, I'm glad you drop happy, cause you gonna want to drop a drop for this one. GOP Senator Tommy Tuberville uh, has been embroiled in the controversy of some from some comments that he said about reparations and crime. He said the Democrats just want to give reparations to the people that commit crime.
So he showed his true colors.
Bitch!
I thought another drop was coming.
That's all I got. Oh, I know what you thought it was coming.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not giving you.
So, who you guys say wins on that one? The pharmacist who sold 300,000 bottles of cough syrup illegally to drug dealers, or Tommy Tuberville for saying the Democrats just want to give reparations to the people that commit crime?
My vote is gonna go with the pharmacist.
The pharmacist.
I
OG?
I think I'm gonna go for the sake of because I think the political statement is more a statement of ignorance and just trying to get a rise out of people. So I'm going to go with the pharmacist as well.
So the pharmacist, you move on as this week's dumbass in this dumbass of the week contest.
Move on.
I ain't gonna lie, I was waiting for that bitch drop to happen.
Justin Bieber bought an NFT for $129 million.
Damn.
It was one of those Bored Ape NFTs,
What is an NFT?
a non-fungible token. Don't ask me what that is because I have no clue.
Basically, we're paying for in-game add-ons in real life. That's all that is.
Okay, I got you.
But his NFT that he bought for 1.29 million is now worth 69,000.
Bitch!
So I mean that's got to be problematic. Even though it's not as bad as your original statement, it's still pretty messed up. Because you said 129 million. I was like, well,
Sorry, 1.29 million.
But it's still a big time loser. So somebody somewhere is saying,
Got him!
and that's how I'll do it. That's
Yeah. And a little bit more of a somber note, Pop Smoke. Remember he was killed a couple years back, wasn't it about a year ago?
Yep.
The lady that was in the house with him at the moment came forward with the full story about what happened.
Okay.
And she actually went into detail. She said, Pop said he was going upstairs to take a shower. I'm sitting on the bed. I'm starting to take off my clothes. And he said, okay, I'll come back. He was going to the restroom. And those were pretty much his last words, besides the screaming. At this moment, it was like a couple seconds, and I hear the noise, the gunshots. The guy in the mask and his gun was like, look at me, you know. His eyes made me scared. They run to the restroom, and Pop screamed, what? And then the fatal shots rang out. So actual details are actually coming out about, you know, the shooting. Apparently it was a 15-year-old kid that shot Pop Smoke.
Damn.
After he posted he made an Instagram post about it was some packages that he had received from Amazon and they had the address on them. and that's how all of them said that they knew where he was.
Damn, it's terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, it goes to show, man, you gotta watch what you post on Instagram.
Yeah, keep your personal
you
info
gotta
off.
watch what you post on the internet in general.
I mean, that's like they were blaming old girl because she posted that they were at the waffle chicken and waffle place, and when they came out, old boy and them was waiting on him and robbed him and killed him. So you got to be careful, man, especially if you're famous. But I guess but even if you're not,
I've heard
you don't know
look
if you got enemies, and you don't know, and they watching to see where you at. I'm not a big um tell everybody where I'm at guy.
Yeah.
right.
If it's something special, something unique, and something special that I think is cool, then I'll go live and do that. But just all the time, hey, I'm here, hey, I'm there, hey, I'm everywhere. Especially if I'm home. I'm different, you know.
Right.
But then I don't have enemies out there like that.
Right.
He wasn't at home. He was at a Airbnb.
Right. That's messed
So
up.
yeah.
That's messed up.
So rest in peace, Pop Smoke. I'm glad these dudes is actually getting what's coming to them. They
I gotta
getting the
change.
justice coming to them.
I'm changing the lighting in here. There you go. Now I'm feeling smoke sessionish.
Smoke sessionist?
Smoke sessionish.
uh Tying into a couple of our other stories later on tonight. NBA YoungBoy claims that he cannot be out-rapped by Jay-Z.
Uh,
But he can be out rapped by King Trey.
Oh wow.
Now.
oh,
That's
no,
all.
you went there.
That's
is
all I'm
there?
gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Wayz, your thoughts?
I thought it's another delusional kid. Like, I don't.
Kind of like
What's up?
that's kind of like 21 Savage calling Nas irrelevant.
Oh yeah, he backtracked on that so goddamn quick.
So now it's got a new album, right?
Yep, King's Disease 3 with Hit Boys.
I heard it was pretty good.
That's putting it like.
And
in
he
my
has
opinion.
no features on it.
Yep.
That's what I heard. And I heard Dave East has a new album coming out. And he has no features on his.
I'm gonna have to check
Hey,
that
we'll
out.
see.
And I heard it's fire.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the Dave East album. Cause he's kind of that Nas, cut from that Nas type cloth.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't heard King's Disease 3 yet, but I heard it's a banger.
I heard it's nice. Yeah, I heard it's fire.
So Nas can't be irrelevant at this time.
But you know who is irrelevant at this time?
Who?
The Goonies.
Oh,
Hey, there's actually a Goonies 2 in the works right now. I'm looking forward to it. In other dumbass news,
Big Ed said the Goonies is better than Gremlins. You got a winner.
a man went on an excavator rampage after being denied $600 owed to him by his employer.
Excavator?
Yep.
What does that mean?
Something that digs up the dirt.
the
Like a bulldozer type
Okay.
deal.
So,
So he took a bulldozer on a construction site and just pretty much went on a rampage running shit over.
well, why didn't you just say that, man? I mean, it's cool you say the word first, but then explain it. Just assume people know when you use a word that's not an everyday word. Not everybody drives a bulldozer.
right?
Not everybody calls it an excavator. Everybody knows what a bulldozer is.
The big
So,
ass shovel.
but yeah, he was denied $600.
A big ass shovel, yeah.
He was denied $600, so he went on a rampage.
And
So
one of
now,
those big shovel mechanical things you drive, big shovel things.
yes. So is he the dumbass or is the employer the dumbass? Because the employer's got to pay for all that.
Well,
I
don't
say the
know.
employer.
I don't know. I don't know.
You owe me $600. You pay me my $600. Otherwise, it's going to cost you a lot more than $600.
Well,
Then
it's
again,
about
he
to
could have
cost
screwed
you more.
himself out of that $600.
I was about to say you just cost yourself more than $600 too, dumbass.
Right?
You want your $600? You just lost it.
Uh, and the last dumbass,
First of all, you owe me $600 for that, and you're fired. Nah.
right? The last dumbass comes to us from Wayz. He posted on the Smoke Session group page. A dude eating a honeycomb with all the bees in the honeycomb still.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Had the bees flying all over his face. His lips were all swollen. His eyes were swollen shut. And he was still eating the honeycomb.
Yeah, he was enjoying it. Yeah.
That, to me, is a true dumbass.
Um. Is he okay? We don't know what the outcome of that is.
No.
A lesson learned. A lesson learned is a lesson learned.
But just to be there on a video with your lips swollen like that,
But I mean, is he okay though?
I've never heard anything that came of
Don't
that.
know the outcome of
So,
that.
no.
I just need to know if he's okay.
I imagine so, since he was able to take all those things as he ate this honeycomb.
And was enjoying it. Like he was good. He like
So-
mm.
You can go on the Smoke Session 612 group page on Facebook and check the video out. Man, like they were saying, this dude was loving this honeycomb with the bees all over his face.
And all in his mouth, and he was different.
As the kids say, he was built different.
Yeah, he was built different. He was definitely different.
Oh yeah, because I can't even take one sting.
Right. This motherfucker he was Sting Village. That motherfucker was like good with it.
So that's the number 4 contestant on Dumbass of the Week.
It's like people that eat like it's spicy food. He needed a little more bite. so, so for him, that was just like that burn you feel when you eat something spicy. You know, people eat something, ooh, and we kind of enjoy it. That's how he was doing. It was like that.
Right?
But it was with bee stings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with bee sting guy.
Me too. Bee sting guy, you just...
And I'm going
Yeah.
with Bee Sting as well.
Because like I said, I can't even take one bee sting, let alone the thousands of bee stings this dude took.
Right.
Man,
So we got bee sting up against the pharmacist.
pharmacist.
Wayz, your vote.
Oh man. So we got Bee Sting and we got the pharmacist. I'm gonna go. I gotta go with the Bee Sting guy. That's yeah. I don't know if he just doesn't have access to education there or what, but
No, man, it looks like he's in the jungle. So, from all the videos and stuff that I've seen, they do stuff like that in the jungle.
Okay.
You said I seen the
I'm,
bear do that.
he still got my vote, whether they do it or not. They all, then put them all on the list.
All right, Bee Sting guy, you are this week's dumbass of the week.
Yeah.
And
So,
yeah,
another story that ties into our list. The baby compares himself to Eminem and challenges J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
The baby says he's a lyricist along the lines of Eminem and thinks he can beat J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
The same the baby that started his career wearing a diaper.
Wearing what?
A diaper as a grown ass man. That the baby.
Yep, that the baby.
Hmm. Okay.
very interesting story the baby has. I watched this special on Prime. I think it was Prime. It was one of them streaming. Very interesting story. But yeah, no, he's not there. He's not there. No,
No.
he's not on the. He's not on that. I mean, come on. Who's on Eminem level, really? As a
Right.
lyricist. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, it's very elite. He's very elite company on Eminem's level as far as a lyricist goes.
Right.
He definitely can
Well,
hang with J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar
I like
individually.
I like the baby. I like his story. I found him. I find him interesting. I find his story very interesting. But yeah, he's feeling himself, and I'm okay with that. I get it. You got to have ego in the business, and he's smelling himself. But calm down,
Right.
calm down.
Speaking of lyricists,
Speaking of lyricists,
I have a list here in front of me. The top 20 lyricists of all time.
the top
Well, I
20
like this.
of all time.
So we're gonna go ahead and discuss this quick. Starting off at number 20, Slug.
I have no comment.
I was just gonna say, you guys are both sitting there just like me. I have no idea who Slug is, and oh boy,
Yeah, it's a whole lot of action going on outside Big Ed's
I'm
house.
going
I
to
hear,
double check
hear.
to see if I remember this correct.
yeah, there was just a double shooting on 57th and 94. So yeah, I got the police flying all around my house right now.
Okay, yeah, Slug's the rapper from Atmosphere.
Okay, I know who Atmosphere is, but I don't know who Slug is. Number 19, Cool Keith.
Okay.
Number 18, Tech Nine.
The first one first one of that you've named that I like.
Tech Nine. Number 17, Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Tell the funky Homo sapien. Boy, come on now.
Right.
Coming in at number 17.
This is a man who had an album that read like a chapter book.
I'm in on that one.
The first one that I guarantee all of us are going to disagree with. At number 16, Eminem.
16?
16.
Way
Damn.
too.
That is way too low.
I agree.
He is top three, if in likely one. He is easily top three.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying it's hard. He's a hard out to over one. I'm saying one.
Especially since number 15 is Big L.
Yeah, I like Big L, but no, Eminem is one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I guess I get it that L comes before M in the alphabet. I get that.
Right?
Maybe they got these in alphabetical order.
No, these aren't in alphabetical order. But at number 14, Guru.
I would say I would leave Guru at 14. Yes, I'm okay with that.
Number 13, Scarface.
Depends on who's ahead of him. He's very hard out. Depends on who's ahead of him. I'm okay with it for now.
Yeah.
Number 12, X rated.
I don't know, but I'm going to say Scarface.
Hmm.
Yeah. Number 11, Raekwon.
Okay. Okay. He probably deserves to be a little higher, but I'm okay with Raekwon being ahead of Face.
Number 10, the DOC.
Love DOC. I would probably put him behind Raekwon. Um,
And Face.
Tough call with Face. Tough call with Face, though.
Yeah.
DOC is very underrated.
Yeah.
You know, he's underrated because he had the accident and you didn't hear his voice anymore. So what you heard of him after that, he was written. He wrote stuff that you heard other people doing his raps as
Right.
opposed to him. So his skills got lost in that sauce. But man, that DOC album is classic, man. That dude is fire. Will I put him behind Face? It's a tough call. I'm probably going to put him behind Face, but I would be okay if he's ahead of Face. I would live with it. I would be okay. I could live with that.
I could live with it, but Face deserves to be up there higher.
Okay.
Uh,
And I ain't going to argue that.
Number 9, Jay Z.
That's high for Jay Z because for me, he's top three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8, Tupac.
Tupac's a great rapper. I don't know that he's a great lyricist per se, but I'm okay with him where he's at. I would still have him top 10, so I'm okay with him where he's at.
Yeah. Number 7, Ice Cube.
Great storyteller. Um, Lyricist per se, I'm okay with him where he's at.
As a lyricist, yeah, number 7.
Yeah.
Number 6, KRS-One.
I'm good with him where he's at.
I'd have him up higher. He's in my top three.
He's in my top 5.
I'm good with him at 6.
And in fact, I would swap number 6 with number 5, Chuck D.
As a lyricist, I probably would too. I would probably swap those two. Yeah, I would probably swap those. And I love Chuck D, but I would probably swap those.
Yeah.
Chuck D was more of just about the message more than the lyric. They were both the messengers, so to speak. But KRS One was more of a lyricist to me.
Right. Number 4, Nas.
I gotta hear who's 3-2-1 because Jay Z, Jay Z, and Nas to me is very close to being top 3. They're definitely all top 5. Without hearing some other names, they're close to top 3.
Well, number 3, Q-Tip.
Love Q-Tip, but nope.
Number 2,
Q-Tip to me was a great lyricist, but he was more about the voice. In fact,
Right.
I thought Fife was a better lyricist than Tip,
yes.
quite frankly. He's still in my top 10, but he's not in my top 5. He may be in my top 5. He's in my top 10 for sure. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Number 2, the Jizza.
It's hard to argue with any Wu-Tang members, quite frankly.
Right.
It's hard to argue with any of those. He's not in my top 3, but
He's
You
in my
know.
top 10.
Yeah, anybody in the Wu Tang you put in the top 10, I'm not gonna fight you.
Right. And the number one greatest lyricist of all time, Rakim.
I'm actually going to live with that. So I love Kim. I love Rakim. Um, I think Rakim gets a lot of credit because he changed the game. This quote unquote golden era of hip hop where in the '90s it really became about the bars. All started with Rakim.
Yes.
He really he really so it's hard to not give him that kind of love. He's definitely top five. You put him at one. You put him anywhere in top five. I'm not going to argue. But Eminem and Jay Z is two and three if he's one. Um,
Yep.
Personally, I say M, J, um, Nas, and then I'm putting Rakim probably at four. And I tell you who's not there that I feel like belongs is not on this list in the top 20 is Busta Rhymes. Why?
Yes.
Why is Busta not in the top 20?
I
I
was
have
thinking the
no
same
clue.
thing.
How
I
does
have
that
no
work?
clue.
Yeah, how does that work? Because he would be top five for me.
Why is not Andre 3000 on there?
Why is Andre 3000 out there? Because he's top 10 definitely.
LL Cool J.
He's top 10 definitely.
Man,
Biggie
there's
Smalls.
Biggie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Speaking
yeah,
of Biggie, Facebook is actually putting on Meta is putting on a concert by Biggie.
oh that's sweet. I'll miss out on that.
Yeah, me too.
Uh-huh.
Me too.
You know what? Okay, that was cool there though, Biggie. I enjoyed that. That was dope.
Oh yeah.
So all we got left is today in hip hop, this week in hip hop history.
Okay. Well, I want to say this.
What's that?
Your top three lyricists versus Way's top three lyricists is a decent smoke list that I'd like to hear.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yes. Yes.
That's
Going down next week on the smoke list.
that's
My
something
top
I
three
would like.
lyricists against Waze's top three lyricists.
Ooh, I want to hear this. That's a tough one. I would like to. I would like to. A, I would like to know what your top three lyricists are. B, I would like to know what songs y'all think depicts those top three lyricists. And C, I would like to see who wins.
So yeah, we'll be bringing that to you next week on the smoke list.
I want to hear that. I want to hear that.
Uh, now we got today in hip hop history.
Today in hip hop history.
Well, let me take that back. This week in hip hop history.
This week in hip hop history.
Uh, First up, November 18th, 1985. One of OG's favorite albums came out. He's told us this before.
Wait a minute. Wait. 1985, Raising Hell.
Nope.
Okay, then it's got to be, let's see, 85 was one of my favorite albums.
Yep. At least
Okay.
it's one of your favorite artists. Let me put it that way. One of your favorite artists. His debut album.
You're talking about Radio?
Yep.
Okay. That was 85?
Yep.
Yeah, that was 85. Run DMC was 83. Yeah, so that was 85. Okay. All right. That's a good one. Because I know I can't live without my radio. That album took hip hop fans by storm. We were like, this dude has not said the same rhyme twice in this whole album. It was ridiculous.
That is
I
why
need beat.
that is why LL belonged on that list.
Absolutely, by far. that album by itself is just, man. When I tell you, people don't understand the impact when it comes to the early hip hop. They don't understand the impact those albums had because we didn't get that on the radio.
No.
We didn't get hip hop. It wasn't a big thing. It wasn't even called hip hop yet. And this nigga come in talking about, yo, Yvette, there's a lot of rumors going around. They're so bad, baby, you might have to skip town. They say something smelling fishy, and they say it's you. All I know is that you did it with my whole damn crew.
Oh, we.
People don't understand what LL was doing back then.
That's why he belonged on that list.
Thanks,
November 17th, 1998. Method Man released his second solo album, Tycho 2000, Judgment Day.
Tikal, man. What are you talking about, Tycho?
Oh, Tikal.
How you a goddamn? How you a hip hop mogul, hip hop aficionado, and you talking about
Because
Tycho?
instead of thinking, I was just reading.
Tycho. You gonna call?
Instead of thinking, I was just reading. You know how you got the teleprompter in front of you?
That Method Man Tycho. That's a great album. Yeah.
And not only
I've
that,
seen Malcolm. I've seen Malcolm the 10th.
not only that, I heard a lot of my white friends. They was all pronouncing it Tycho, and that's all I heard in my
That's
head.
what
was
it
them
sounds.
pronouncing
That's what you sounded like, one of your white friends. Yeah, I like that Method Man album, Tycho.
it. Also,
I've seen Malcolm the 10th. I'm not racist.
Also, November 17th, 1992, Ice Cube released his third album, Predator.
Great album, by the way. He was still on a roll. He was still on a roll when he dropped that. One of my favorite Ice Cube songs is on that album.
Which song was that?
What Can I Do?
I don't think I remember that one.
To the Owl. Doom, 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 to the Owl. How you like me now? I'm in the mix. It's 1986 and I got a fix. Got a chicken and a quota. Got the baking soda. Let the water boil. Workers are loyal. Dropped out to 12 because my welfare is shorter than a midget on his knees. So now I slang keys. Infest my hood with crack because I'm the Mac. Takes a nation of millions to hold me back. Too big for my britches. Now I'm hitting switches. Now I got bitches. Niggas want my bitches. Used to get 18 when my G was alive. Now a key is 13.5. 89's the number. Another summer. Police ain't getting no dumber. Streets dried up. Used to think it would last, but being a kingpin is a thing of the past. They want to blast me for selling a boulder. So now I moved my ass to Minnesota. Got my own crew. It's on brand new. Damn, what can I do to that? Come on, man. What? Man, it was on from dusk to dawn and everything jump.
November 16th, 1999. Used to be Ice Cube's partner in crime, Dr. Dre, released his second album, The Chronic 2001.
Ooh. And everybody thought that I forgot about Dre.
Ooh.
So let me ask you this. Who wrote Dr. Dre's part in that song and forgot about Dre?
Wasn't it Eminem?
No, it was not Eminem. Eminem is the only person in that song that wrote his own part. Now, I knew who wrote Dr. Dre's part, but what I didn't know was that he also wrote Snoop's part.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z did it. That's right. And Jay-Z said when he made the tape, he said, he said, I wish I could let people hear the demo that I sent to them when I wrote their parts, because in order for me to write for them, I delivered it like them.
Yep.
He says, so I did 2 tracks. I did one is Dre and one is Snoop. So when Snoop, he says, so I was doing the Snoop voice. And he said, and then I would jump in with the other track going, hell yeah. Like, like he was Dre. So it was a kind of funny thing. I wish I could hear that. That would be something dope to hear. Because I tell you what I did hear.
What's that?
There was a vault release of a Prince album. A Prince album is called. It's a vault release album from Prince,
Yep.
and they released the songs anyway that he wrote for some of his other artists.
Yeah.
And when he wrote them, he actually performed it and sent it to them so that they could hear. They could follow what he was doing in the songs. And it's got his versions of songs that we know, like Jungle Love. And
Oh.
yeah, it's actually pretty dope. It's pretty dope. As he rubs ointment on his balls. It's like-
Hell no.
he over there, oh. uh, you all right over there?
Yeah.
You ain't about to bust, are you?
No. What the hell?
But yeah, you can actually hear some of those songs on the station because some people, I was listening. It was tripping me out because I thought I was listening to the time, and then I looked. I was like, oh, that's Prince.
Right? He Morris Day was actually on Jennifer Hudson's show today.
Oh, nice, nice. I did see pictures of that. Yeah.
So, uh also in hip hop history, November 16th, 2000, Robert Earl Davis Jr., better known as DJ Screw, died.
Passed away. OD'd on lean. Right.
Yep. Same as
Damn shame.
Pimp C.
Damn shame.
November 15th, 1994, Method Man released his debut solo album, Tikal. There, I said it right that time.
Tycho. Tycho. It was Tycho. I know Tycho. Playing tackle football. You know what? I want to challenge you something.
What's that?
Your next story started without saying ah.
Yeah.
Started. He starts every story. Well, ah, that's his transition. Well, okay, we're going from that topic to the next. Ah.
E40 was born November 15th, 1967.
E40.
Damn, he's old.
Fuck you. Next story, Devin. Move on. Bitch. Then he said, ah. Then he did it.
I said, I didn't say I said,
No,
Oh, it's
okay.
recorded, bro. That was an ah.
Thank you, Wayz.
November 15th, 1968, Old Dirty Bastard was born.
ODB, as you can see.
And last but not least, November 15th, 1986, the Beastie
Yeah.
Boys released their debut album, License to Ill.
Okay, all right. Classic, another classic album.
It made the
It's
list.
funny. It's funny. I had my nephew. He had never heard that, and I was telling him that's a classic, and he was like, "No way, this blah blah blah," and I said, "All right, let me play that for you. Let me let you get a little something," and I blew him away. He was like, "Okay, this is live." Yeah, dog. I'm telling you. I know a little something about hip hop. Before I was listening to this music before you was born, son.
That's what I tell my kids all the time.
Don't act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Before you was here, I was doing this thing, man.
So my wife just texted me.
Uh-oh.
She was running somewhere, and on the freeway, there was a double shooting. I guess the dude was hanging out of his car. So that's what all the police sirens and shit was about.
Damn.
Yeah, it's always something when we do the smoke session, ain't it?
I know, right? That's why we call it the smoke session.
Because blunts get smoked, and yeah,
Crazy shit happens.
yeah. On that note, we're going to go ahead and take it on out of here. Thank you for joining us on the Smoke Session 612. I hope y'all had a good time. I know we did. And we'll see y'all next week. Join us on YouTube. Subscribe. Like the channel. Also join us on Wayz Radio. We're going to put the link on the YouTube page, so you can catch all of our shows there. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Peace.